Hello, pre-algebra students. How is everybody today? So I created a tip sheet for you on using your TI-34 calculator to calculate exponents and equations. And along with this tip sheet, I thought I would create you a little video tutorial so that you can walk through the steps with me. We're going to use examples from today's class to practice entering things into our TI-34 calculator. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is exponents. So we have this example in class today that we can think of 2 times 2 times 2 as 2 to the third power. So exponents mean that we're using repeated multiplication. We can also write 2 to the third power as 2, the caret key, and then the number 3. Now, in order to calculate this using our TI-34 calculators, we're going to follow these steps below, and I'm going to show you right here to the right on my calculator those steps as we go along. So the first thing we want to do is we want to enter the base, that larger number, and for our example, our base is 2. Then we want to press the caret key, which is right next to the most magical key of them all, the number 7. So to the left of the 7 is the caret key. It's now currently highlighted in red for you. Then we're going to, now that that black box is blinking, that tells us that we can enter our exponent, and our exponent is the number 3. Now this next step is very important. We want to press the right direction arrow that's just highlighted now in red. That tells the calculator we're done entering our exponents. We can press enter, and we get our answer of 8. So those are the steps to take in order to calculate exponents using your TI-34 calculator. Okay, now that we've practiced exponents, we're going to move on to equations. So our TI-34 calculator is a very valuable tool. And as long as you enter the equation just as you see it written, the calculator will then follow the order of operations. So we're going to look at this example. 8 raised to the second power plus 7 times 6 plus 4 divided by 2 raised to the second power. I am going to walk you through each of the 14 steps. I know that 14 steps sounds like an awful lot, but the more you practice, the easier these steps will become. And not every equation is going to include 14 steps. It just depends on the length of the equation. So the first thing we're going to start with is our base of 8. We're going to press that caret key. And now we're going to enter our exponent of 2. Now we're on step 4 already, and this step is super important. This is that right direction arrow. Really important you press this key when we're entering an equation. This tells the calculator you're done entering your exponent, and now we can continue. We're going to press the addition key. Really important to keep your eye on the equation. You don't want to miss any operation keys, because that will alter your answer. So we have an addition sign. We're going to press that addition key. And now we're going to start entering what's inside parentheses. So we have to start with our left parenthesis right above the 8 key. Then we can enter 7 times 6. So notice I'm on step 7. 7 times 6. Now I'm going to press the parenthesis key right above the 9. That closes up the parentheses. So I'm going to show you where I am here in the equation. I'm going to move next to pressing my addition key. So let's press the addition key again. Now we're ready for step 10 to enter 4 divided by 2. So 4 divided by 2. Now notice we're not done because the 2 has an exponent of 2. So we have to go through those steps that we followed previously for entering exponents. We already have our base. So now we're on step 11. We're ready to press our caret key. And then you see that we have the black box. We can enter our exponent of 2. And one more time, you know what I'm going to say. Super important. Press that right directional key. And now finally we are ready to press enter. And we get our answer of 107, and you can see that matches what I did over here and have as an image for you on your tip sheet. So again, I know that seemed like an awful lot of steps to follow, But once you practice, the more easier it will become for you to enter these equations into your TI-34 calculator. And as always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to either Mrs. Arnold or myself. Good luck, everybody.